Shanti. Today is 31st October 2021 and we shall listen to the Avyakta versions of Avyakta Bapdada. These Avyakta versions were spoken by Bapdada on 15th November 1989. The title for today's Murli is The Lord is Pleased with a True Heart. Today, Bapdada, the one who uplifts all souls of the world, is looking at his elevated children who uplift others. Now, Bapdada is happy to see his children uplifting the souls of the world. At present, many souls want to be uplifted. They have the desire to uplift themselves, but they neither have the courage nor the power. In order to uplift oneself, one needs to have courage and power, willpower. And when they have these two things, then only they are able to uplift themselves. So Baba says, you children who uplift others are instruments to uplift such weak souls. Can you children who benefit others hear the calls of souls, or are you busy just uplifting yourselves? Baba is asking, can you hear their calls? All the souls in the world are calling out to the Father, please uplift us. So Baba says, can you hear the calls, or are you busy just uplifting yourself? Those who only uplift themselves cannot claim a right to the kingdom of the world. A very deep point. Those who uplift others, they only can become the masters of the new world, because they receive the blessings of all such souls. So Baba says, those who only uplift themselves cannot claim a right to the kingdom of the world. Only souls who uplift others can claim a right to the kingdom. Relating knowledge can take place simply with your lips, without your heart. To relate knowledge is a matter of using an unlimited head and of having the practice of speaking. So Baba says to relate knowledge is a matter of using an unlimited head and of having the practice of speaking. So there is a difference between the head and the heart. Anyone who wants to experience love from someone wants love from the heart. No one would just want superficial love. So Baba says, anyone who wants to experience love from someone wants love from the heart. Bap Dada's title is Dilwala, that is, conqueror of hearts, and Dilaram, comforter of hearts. The head is gross, whereas the heart is subtle. The head is gross, it is functioning at the physical level, at a gross level, but the heart is subtle. It can feel the vibrations. So that is why the heart is subtle while the head is gross. So Baba says the head is gross whereas the heart is subtle. In your interaction, you always say, I am saying this with a true heart. When we want to either confess or relate to someone, maximum time we would say, I'm saying this with a true heart. It is also said, remember the Father with a true heart. It is not said, remember him with a true head. It is said, the Lord is pleased with a true heart. It is not said that he is pleased with an unlimited head. To have an unlimited head is definitely a speciality. To have an unlimited head means the knowledge limited means limitless knowledge absorbed in the head. So that is why it is said to have an unlimited head. To have an unlimited head means to absorb limitless knowledge in the head is definitely a speciality. For you are able to imbibe points of knowledge very well with this speciality. However, those who remember the Father with their hearts become point forms. So those who have absorbed limitless knowledge in their head is definitely a speciality, as they are able to imbibe the points of knowledge very well with this speciality. But those who remember the Father with their hearts, they are able to stabilize themselves in the point form. Just be a point. Those who have the unlimited head, Baba says, those people are able to repeat the points, but they would be second in becoming the forms of a point. The ones with a true heart, they are able to become like the Father, a point form. They are able to apply the point to all the waste and just be point form. While those who have an unlimited head, they are able to repeat the points very well. Sometimes they become the point form easily, whereas at other times they are able to stabilize in the point form after making a lot of effort. After making effort. However, those who have true hearts are able to become points in a second and remember the Father, the point. So being a point, they're easily able to focus, concentrate on the Father, the point. Because the children with true hearts please the true Lord, they receive special blessings from the Father. This is the greatest benefit, that when the children with true hearts please the true Lord, they receive special blessings from the Father. Even though some may not have such broad intellects, means good heads, in comparison to others. Those with true hearts, maybe they do not have broad intellects or good heads in comparison to others because of the power of their honesty. According to the time, their intellects would automatically work in a yukti-yukt and accurate manner. This is the greatest blessing that they receive from the Father, that although they may not have a broad intellect or a good head like the ones who have unlimited head, but because of their power of honesty, because of the power of their honesty, according to the time, their intellects would automatically work. It would automatically start working in a yukti-yukt and an accurate manner. According to drama, because of receiving blessings, Their intellects will have touchings for accurate action, words, and thoughts. Baba says, because they receive the blessings, they have a true heart, and so they receive the blessings from the true Father. Definitely, their intellects will have the touchings from the Father for accurate actions, whatever they have to perform, for accurate words that they speak, and the thoughts they generate. For they will have pleased the Father, the intellect of the wise. Baba is the intellect of the wise. And so when they have pleased the Father, they receive the blessings, so it automatically starts working. Those who please God automatically become those who understand all secrets. Raz Yukt. And those who are wise, Yukti Yukt, in every way. So when they please the Lord with their true heart, they automatically become those who understand all secrets and those who are wise in every way. Check. So now Baba says, check whether you are the ones with a true heart or whether you are the ones with an unlimited head. Check whether you are moving forward in having remembrance and doing service on the basis of having an unlimited intellect, unlimited head, or on the basis of having a true heart and an accurate head. You were told earlier too that those who serve with their heads only strike the heads of others with the arrow of knowledge. So Baba says, you were told earlier too that those who serve with their heads only strike the heads of others with the arrow. Those who serve from their hearts reach the hearts of others. You saw in service at the beginning of establishment. Now Baba is giving the example that at the beginning of the establishment, all the dadis, they did not have a big head. They did not have a broad intellect, but they had a true heart. And this is how they laid the foundation of the service in the beginning. So Baba says, you saw in service at the beginning of establishment what speciality, what the speciality of those who served in the first group was. They didn't have the speciality of language or of giving lectures. Nowadays, you give very good lectures. Baba is appreciating that nowadays you give very good lectures, you tell very good stories, and give many examples. The language of the first group of the dadis was not like that. But what was it? It was the sound of a true heart. Whatever they spoke, they spoke out of the love for the Father. This is how the sound from the heart became instrumental in making many others belong to the Comforter of Hearts. And this is how, when they laid that foundation, all those children who were able to absorb the knowledge, they also absorbed it with their true hearts. And they started belonging to the Comforter of Hearts with great faith. Their language was mixed, but the language of their eyes was spiritual. This is why, no matter what their language was like, they changed thorns into roses. When you check the success of the service of the first group, Baba says, when you check the success of the service of the first group, against the expansion of the present time, you can see the difference, can you not? That during those times, those souls also became Baba's children with great faith and very strong foundation. They were like quality souls, the heirs. Today there is lot of expansion, but so the quantity is great, but the quality is less. Baba says, one generally speaks of the majority. In the second and third groups too, there was a lot of majority souls coming to Baba, taking knowledge. There, in the second and third groups too, there are some with true hearts, but that is a minority, less people. So the expansion is a lot, but the quality is less. The riddle of the beginning is continuing even now. Which riddle? Who am I? So Baba says, now look at yourself. Who am I? Am I the one with a true heart? Or am I the one with an unlimited head, a broad intellect? Even now, Bap Dada says, ask yourself, who am I? Do you know how to solve this riddle? Or are you only able to solve the riddle when someone else tells you? Even if someone were to tell you, you would try to convince yourself. How? Not like this, but like that. Therefore, only look at yourself. Some children check themselves, but there are two types of vision in checking the self. So when they are checking themselves also, Baba says there are two types of vision. Two types of vision, how they perceive themselves. In that too, some check with the vision of an unlimited head, but their spectacles are those of carelessness. So what would they think when they check themselves? By putting on these spectacles of carelessness, in every situation, they would feel that however much renunciation they have had, they feel as if they have had enough renunciation. However much service and transformation they have done, it is enough. They are not able to go beyond that. They feel, I am much better than this one or that one. Anyway, I'm better than these people. It is not easy to do even this much. Even well known ones have a few weaknesses. In comparison to them, I am better. This is wearing the spectacles of carelessness. So they try to comfort or justify themselves when they have certain things in them, some weaknesses in them. So what do they say? I've done enough renunciation. I think however much service and transformation I've done is enough. Or I am better than this one, that one. It is not easy to do even this much. Even well-known ones have few weaknesses, and in comparison to them, I am much better. So this is wearing the spectacles of carelessness. The other type is wearing the right spectacles for self-progress. So in checking the self, these are the two types of children. So the other type is wearing the right spectacles for self-progress. Those with true hearts have these. And what do they see? That they have to have the thoughts, words and actions that the Father Dilwala likes. So whatever the Father likes, I have to think that, I have to speak that, and I have to do that. This is their attitude. Those who are wearing the right spectacles only see the Father and the self. They do not see what the second or third person is doing. They are always concerned about changing themselves. They would not say, I will change when others change, or I will change 80% and they should change at least 20%. They would not think of transformation to this extent. They would think, I have to change myself and become an example to make it easy for others. This is why there is a saying, those who take the initiative are Arjuna. So the ones with a true heart, they put on the right spectacles for self progress and they do not look others. They look at themselves and the Father and they feel as if they have to bring a change in their thought, word, and actions to the extent that the Father likes and have to become like Bap Saman. They would not think about others. These people have to change, or they have to change, or at least they have to change 20%. I will do 80%. No. They would feel, I have to be an example so that I can make it easy for others also to follow. And this is how they take the initiative and they become true Arjuna. And today Baba gives a beautiful meaning of Arjuna. Arjuna means an alaukic or a unique person. This is known as wearing the right spectacles and having accurate vision. This is known as wearing the right spectacles and having accurate vision by being Arjuna, a unique person, an alaukic person. In the world, there are two main things in human lives: hearts and heads. Every human life has a heart and a head. Both should be fine. Similarly, in Brahmin life too, you need an unlimited intellect and a true heart. Those who have true hearts receive the lift of their intellects. And this is why you always need to check whether you pleased the Lord with your true heart, or whether you just pleased yourself or just pleased a few souls. Baba says you have to check that in this Brahmin life also, do I have an unlimited intellect and a true heart? Those who have a true heart receive the lift of their intellects, and this is why you always need to check whether you please the Lord with your true heart, or whether you just pleased yourself or just pleased a few souls. Nowadays in the world, many try to please others, or they are comfortable by pleasing themselves. They don't think of pleasing the Lord. There are many signs of pleasing the true Lord. Churn this and have a heart to heart conversation. So, Baba is giving a homework for us that there are many signs of pleasing the true Lord. Churn this and have a heart to heart conversation. Bap Dada will then also tell you something. Acha, there were teachers who were sitting in front of Bap Dada. So Baba says, teachers are sitting here today. Teachers are also contractors. You have taken a contract, have you not? You definitely have to bring about world transformation by having self transformation. This is the contract. That through self transformation, we have to transform the world. You have taken on such a huge contract, have you not? People of the world say, when you die, the world is dead for you. If you haven't died, the world is not dead. In the same way, self transformation is world transformation. Without self-transformation, no matter how much effort you make on other souls, there won't be any transformation. Nowadays, people don't change by listening to others, but by seeing the change in others. Why are souls, no matter what they are like, able to change themselves in Madhuban? When people come to Madhuban, they are able to bring about great change in themselves. And why? So Baba says, you tell them at the centers too. But when they come here, they see it for themselves, and by seeing it, they are able to change themselves. Some husbands were not able to change themselves. When they see the transformation in their wives who were in bondage, when they tried to give them knowledge, they would not listen to it. However, when they saw the transformation, the impact of that brought about transformation in themselves also. This is why you were told that today's world wants to see it. So this is the special duty of the teachers, to transform the self and bring about world transformation. To demonstrate something by doing it means to demonstrate this by changing yourself. Do you understand? To those who constantly lift all souls. So Baba says, do you understand? Acha, to those who constantly uplift all souls, to those who constantly please the true Lord with a true heart, to those who keep a balance of an unlimited intellect and a true heart, to those who always make themselves instruments for world transformation, to the elevated souls who transform themselves, to the souls who consider themselves to be elevated servers and thereby move forward, to all the special children everywhere, Bap Dada's love and remembrances and namaste. Bap Dada's love, remembrances and namaste to everyone. Bap Dada's blessing for us children today is, may you be a firm and unshakable self-sovereign who constantly experiences supersensuous joy. I repeat, may you be a firm and unshakable self-sovereign who constantly experiences supersensuous joy. The children who receive the inheritance of supersensuous joy at the confluence age for all time, that is, those who have full rights over the Father's will, are the ones who have willpower. They constantly experience unshakable supersensuous joy. Such heirs are those, such heirs, that is, those who have a full right to the inheritance, receive a constant and unshakable self-sovereignty. Today's slogan is, when there is the consciousness of mind, the intellect is completely turned around. So we have to finish this consciousness of mind. I repeat, when there is the consciousness of mind, the intellect is completely turned around.